Okay, tubers, got the rear end bolted in, grade 8 bolts, of course, and I went with them, I don't know, locking nuts that are on there. Got the brake lines on, hooked up, as you can see, all new brake lines, new brake inners, new brake, e-brakes, cables, but I'm not going to hook them up now because this here bolt, yeah, the adjuster, it's rusted, and what I'm going to try doing is soaking it in baking soda and water and my battery charger method and see if I can't free that up, because those are common for snapping when you're unloosening them, and that's what I'm going to try doing. Anyhow, I'm got the rear end bolted up. I'm doing the shocks now, as you can see. Yeah, new shocks. Yeah, I wanted to show you guys a disadvantage to having things powder coated. I had all the brackets on this frame powder coated, and here's the washer that's supposed to go behind the shock, and I'll show you guys. See, it doesn't fit. That's the disadvantage about getting things powder coated. Yeah, because stuff doesn't fit right when you go to put it back together. Either you got to grind that powder coating off, or do what I'm going to do. And I'm going to take, I got this little stone grinder. Y'all got to remember, whenever you powder coat anything, it makes it thicker. And yeah, things just don't line up the same. Anyway, I'm going to hook this into my vise and use my stone grinder here and make the hole a little bit bigger. That is how I'm going to fix that problem. Anyhow, I just wanted to show y'all that powder coating's nice. Yes, it doesn't rust and it's not supposed to chip and everything, but it does make things thicker. Makes things go together different. Yeah. I'm about to wrap this rear end up. I'm going to throw the old drive shaft back in. And yeah. Sounds like there was somebody out here. Or not. Yeah, the wife. She must have heard me talking and snuck in the house. Yeah. Anyhow. Yep, that's what we're working on right in the moment. And I should have that finished within half an hour and start pulling apart the front end and get it out of there. And as I showed you guys in one of my other videos, I think I showed you guys how them shocks are shot junk. Not even worth messing with. Yeah. Ranchero, all you're doing is paying for the damn name and the fancy look. Me, just give me plain old Monroe shocks, whatever kind those are. They work just fine for me. Oh, hell yeah. And I still got to cut off a few things, like that lights up here, that's been welded onto the frame. Yeah, one of these days I need to get me one in there arc cutters. Yeah, that'd be sweet. Anyhow, back at it I go, and back to the old tunes. Tubers, as you can see, I got the front shocks off, which they're junk. I just unhooked the brake line, which I'm surprisingly, it's all been free and haven't been breaking. And now I'm going to show you all how sometimes these nuts will be stubborn, and I'm going to show you all how to get them out. You can always get them off, get the nut off, but sometimes they'll be stuck inside of there, that leaf spring, and you can't get it out. What I do is take an air impact, put it there. I don't know if this probably isn't the right way, but it's just the cheater way I do. Get a boxed in wrench that fits the size of the bolt, but not the size of the head on it, and just put it in reverse and pull it out like that, and usually it'll work every time. And anyhow, I got them out. They're just, well, maybe. Yeah. Here, hold on a minute. Let's see if I can set it up to pull it off. See if you guys can see. Yeah, kinda. Anyway. See, just pulls it right out. And the other side should just pop right out. Okay. And of course, as you can see, I don't do it the right way. I have no jack stands under it because it's higher than my jack stands. And yeah, I got that one jack on the cross member. And before you drop your front end, don't forget your steering arm. As you can see, I tied it up so it will not get in the way. All the bolts are off the springs, the front. I still have the rear ones to get. And let's see if it'll break loose. It probably won't. Not easy. Be a little bit stubborn. Yeah. Where's my trusty old bar? Yeah. Set y'all down for a minute. See if I can get that front end popped out. See what y'all can see. Yeah, there you go. Where is my... Always have plenty of trusty old pry bars around. Okay. As you know, these front ends are very, very heavy. Yeah, put a little scruff in the old concrete, but that's all right. Anyhow, yeah, and that's how we drop it. Is it the correct way? Probably not. Is it the way I do it? Hell yes, it is. Yeah, so now we'll just go on the back and take them mounts out and drop it and pull it out. Yeah, see what I mean by that's a newer front end? Yeah, being a 74, it should not have that on there. And yes, it's basically the same as this one. It is a Dana 44. Yeah, but this one's 3/4 ton and older. Yeah. Anyhow, yeah, let's get this all done. Okay, tubers. Now we're taking the back of the leaf springs off for the front end. And as you can see, this plate kind of got like them, yeah. And this is a one-piece unit, and it is not bolts. And usually they're stuck like no other. This one actually wasn't. It's actually in pretty good shape. Yeah, we may actually reuse that instead of those. Yeah. And the same way goes for this end here. Get that in there. Just pry her out like that. And of course, one side's gonna stick a little bit worse than the other. And boom. The front end is out. Oh yeah, now we're gonna drag it out over yonder and slide that one up in here and bolt her in. Yeah. How you guys like that there? Redneck exhaust dual work. Yeah, see, the crossover pipe would have been here. They just took a piece of flat metal and cut it and welded it to it. Yeah. Some people, some things they do. Yeah. Never ceases to amaze me, things I've seen done on trucks. Yeah. Well, now we're going to manhandle this here front end out. Probably shove it up underneath this truck for the time being so I can get in there and get that one in there. Oh, hell yeah. It's not going too bad so far. I might run my brake lines first before I run this down under there. Yeah, I think I'd do that a lot simpler. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, or I could. No, I can't take them off. Besides that, I got a whole bunch of new lines up in there, so why bother using old junkers? Yeah, I keep brake lines on hand. Yep, but you know, no matter how you short or long you buy them, either they're going to be too short or they're going to be a mile too long. Yeah, that's why this here redneck bought one of them double flaring kits. That way I can make my own. Yeah, and we'll probably have to on this. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, I had to cut this line and make my own with my double flaring kit. I'll show you guys how that works. Basically, it's different than a plumber's flaring kit because it only flares it one way. This one does both. Okay, there's this little adapter right there. As you can see, yeah, that slides into the pipe. Then it presses it with that, just like a plumber's one, and it flares out this direction. Then you slide this off and just do the normal flare then, and thus you got a double flared line for brakes. And I should be able to go like this and that, and that thing should go like that. And it should just screw in there once I line it up. Oh yeah, that's how you do a redneck style. Yeah, buying the double flaring tool kit set, it's like, I don't know, 50 bucks, 60, something like that. But honestly, well worth the money. And when you guys are doing brake lines, now you got different styles of brake lines here. You got your good ones right here, which are 3/8, and some parts stores will sell you ones that are the right line that you're looking for, like this one here. As you can see, it's an old line, but it's not 3/8, it's 10 millimeter, and it doesn't screw in there right because it's metric. And yeah, anyway, just wanted to tell you guys about that. Yeah, so we'll get that line done and roll this underneath there and start bolting her in. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we partially got it slid in. Something I need to tell you all, you know, it isn't a simple unbolt, slide out, slide in, and rebolt it. Every truck, I don't care what truck it is, if it's the exact same year, every truck is tweaked in some way or another. Like on this truck here, that's different from the truck that rear end came out of. It evidently was off-road at one time or another. These ends, because the bushings were gone, they were bent in. So I had to bend these out to get the new ones to fit in there, because, you know, they're used to no bushings there, and they ended up getting bent in. And the same way with the front end here. Yeah. Can you see that one? That perch on that side right there. See, it's bent in. So I got to beat that out in order to get that to fit up in there. Oh yeah, it isn't just an easy bolt-on thing. You do got to make tweaks to make them things fit. And how I do that? Well, that there sledgehammer and that there pipe. Oh yeah. It isn't just straight bolt-on type stuff. You know, you got to do a little bit of wedging and prying here and there. And, you know, because this front end got all new bushings. The old one, let's see what the bushings look like in the old one. Oh, yeah. Shot, chunk, yeah. Anyway, just so you all know, it's just not a straight bolt-on type project. You are going to have to bend things and move things around to get it to fit. Sometimes you can bolt it straight on, but most of the time you're going to have to tweak things just a tad bit. Yeah. Anyhow, that's what she's looking like thus far. And here within the half an hour, we're going to have that front end all knocked out and yeah, get the shocks on there, and yeah, should be about ready to go over to the paint barn again after we get some sort of dry shafts in this so we can move it. Yeah, Oh, hell yeah. Anyway, just so y'all know, it's not a straight bolt-on type thing. I don't care if you take it from the exact same truck. Every truck is going to be bent and twisted just a little bit different. Yeah. Well, tubers, yeah, she's back together. Now, it is officially a W200. I still gotta do the brakes. Yeah. Just bleeding them out a little bit. Everything's hooked up. Front drive shaft, rear drive shaft. There's how the rear looks now. Yeah. A little bit better. Shocks on. I didn't do the e-brake cables yet because I gotta get some baking soda to soak that. Yeah, I got everything done. Everything's bolted in, but one damn bolt. Damn, light's being in the way. That one bolt right there, I just can't quite get lined up. So what I plan on doing is driving the truck in. See if I can't, see if it won't work its way in there between here and the paint barn. If not, no big deal. I gotta take that plate there off to line it up with a crowbar. That bar there, actually. Yeah. Other than that, yep, she's done. Axle wise, them's the tires that were on the 5-lug wheels. I swapped them over onto these 16s, and then these are just some rolling 16.5 tires that I had that were already aired up, so we're good to go. Yeah, rest of this week I'll mess with seeing about getting somebody over here to help me bleed out the brakes, and this truck should be back over the paint barn. Oh yeah. And then once we're over there, we got to tear the steering column out because, yeah, as you can see, yeah, they foobarred it all up. They actually got the automatic shifter in here. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm going to swap that over. And the turn signal didn't quite work. That's the redneck way of shutting it off. Yeah, bungee cord. Yeah, gotta love the redneck way. Anyhow, yeah. Oh, she's a Void. Oh yeah, she's a Void. Not no W100 no more. Oh, hell no. Yep. Anyhow, see if I can't get some of this footage up and live for y'all. Yeah, I've been eating the hell out of them tater chips. Yeah. These 2 boxes from last week. Heck, I got 2 more in the shop yet. I haven't even showed you guys. Oh yeah. Anyhow, that's the works on the chop shop. Oh yeah. Get things locked up for the night. And yeah, I don't know what time of the day it is. I guess it's probably 6 o'clock or so. Yeah, I don't even know where my cell phone is. Tire machine, yeah, love it. And then the wife, she got me a project to do for her. Yeah, she broke her glasses. And yeah, I super glued them. Can't guarantee how long they'll last, but yeah, I guess she'll learn to take them out of her pocket. Oh heck, it's 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, we better get in the house.